jumpers, good to see you again. John Jumpspace here. I've been in recovery after, crashing my last ship. But today I want to show you the new stuff in the Heated update, which is out now on Steam and Xbox. Check the description for timestamps on each feature I'll touch on. At the end, we'll talk about stability fixes and future update plans. Let's get started before the voices come back. First and foremost, we made big changes to mission structure, with a new heat system and map layout. Simply put, heat represents how strong Legion forces are in the final jump of the mission. High heat means stronger enemies and a tougher time for you. You can decrease heat by completing sector objectives around the map, and how much will be subtracted is shown by these numbers here. There are also a few ways to make your heat go up again, as you will discover, so just be careful out there. You can spend a longer time clearing every sector to gear up and reduce all the heat, or you can speedrun straight to the finale for a shorter mission. Only real lunatics like me go for that strat. But watch out for the lava wall. This danger zone will slowly sweep over the map with every jump between sectors you make. Jumping to a sector inside the red will be very difficult, with only elite ships and increased numbers. You don't want to get caught in that situation, so plan your jumps around this. Important to note, you can now jump longer distances across sectors you've already cleared, like this. We want heat and the map changes to make choices more meaningful and impactful. For example, you can now jump away from a sector at any time if you're very low on health or resources, and want to avoid that inevitable ship fight. But that means missing your chance to reduce the heat from that sector. We've also made changes to loot distribution on how heat affects how much loot you find in a specific sector. Lots of changes to try out here. Let us know how it feels. We've added a new special sector with various points of interest. There's a lot of these, in varying shapes and sizes. Who knows what they contain, but they're always worth investigating. You can encounter a locked loot door with several ways to open it, or maybe a jumping puzzle. Help me! Our plan is to soon populate every sector in the game with at least one random point of interest. Even if you jump into a sector you've seen before, we want you to always find something new, or have unexpected things happen. We've done some big rebalancing to ground enemies and difficulty. There's these new drones I've started seeing out there. Uncle Junk blew me off a cliff. I'll never forgive him. Enemy types now have more distinct behavior and attack patterns, tweak damage, and are better at targeting everyone equally, among other tweaks. While enemies by themselves are more dangerous and shouldn't be ignored, we balance this by having longer pauses between them spawning, so that encounters have more room to breathe and feel more fair. With these changes, going up in mission difficulty rank should feel smoother and not like a drastic spike too. We want very hard to feel very hard. You can always let us know in your feedback if we went a little crazy here. You'll hopefully have a lot of fun navigating ground battles and outplay those robots with your new sliding. Oh yeah, sliding. Now you can slide around and down slopes by sprinting and crouching. It's very useful during fights, trust me. We really should have added this sooner. Once you've tried it, you can't go back. There's new weapons too. A semi-auto rifle, the Bulldog. Weapon enthusiasts will tell you that this is a bullpup, freaking nerds, but it's really satisfying. Go give it a whirl. There's now finally grenades too, acting as another consumable to find. There's both normal and sticky variants, making everything do a big boom. The football in the hangar has been patched up and can now be played with. Speaking of the hangar, you can now configure your power grid and component layout straight from behind Barrett, as it's been much requested by the community. That's pretty much all the new stuff that you'll notice on the surface. We've also done a lot of work under the hood. We updated the engine to Unity 6, which will help us out with performance and stability. Together with network fixes, we hope that this update eliminates a lot of issues reported by players in the past few months. Please let us know how things feel now. We won't stop working on improvements until it runs smooth. But yeah, this update is focusing on stability and laying technical groundwork for the future. For summer 2026's big update, we know you want ship number 3, and hopefully we can deliver even more than that, but no promises quite yet. We hope you enjoy the Heated update, and leaving your feedback on the features and stability helps us immensely. So write us in the comments, or Discord, or on Steam forums. If there's anything you really want to see included in the next update, let us know as well. Once again, we are so thankful for all of you investing your time and energy into Jumpspace. We will keep building the game the best we can, together with your help. Okay, I'll stop yapping. John Jumpspace, out.
I'm John Jumpspace and I need you to join my crew.